Hey there, let's have a look at this 2022 Silver Streak 21-foot Renfrew Hardtop. These boats are manufactured in Sooke BC. They've been manufactured on the island since 1987 and are just one of the best quality welded aluminum boats on the market. Let me tell you a few things about the Silver Streak that makes it special. First thing, the hull's fully constructed with 5086 grade aluminum alloy. So it's a 1/4 inch 5086 bottom, has a 16-degree dead rise at the stern, and a nice sharp 30-degree entry at the bow. Has 3/16 5086 grade alloy hull sides. And some of the nice things that Silver Streak does is they use a fully welded chines and gunnels. Silver Streak even puts a full-length reverse chine, which is welded in, comes to the very tip of the bow stem. So you'll notice that it gives you fast level cornering, exceptionally dry ride. Another nice thing Silver Streak does is they fully weld an additional keel guard along the bow stem. No stitch welding here, no corrosion crevices. It's just a nice heavy duty boat that you can easily beach. Some other things that make Silver Streak special, no bolt-on clamshells for their chain locker. It's a welded on clamshell to stop water from hydraulicing in. And here in this boat we've added in some LED bow docking lights. This particular boat has a 7.5 kilogram anchor with 150 feet of rode. The chain locker standard. One of the other nice things, we'll take a better look when we get inside, but we've added the self-draining drop bow. Really nice for stepping out into the bow, place to store crab traps, safe to get at your anchor, and maybe a nice place to jig from. Another nice thing Andy does here with Silver Streaks is they use heavy duty, fully welded in bow drains, so no goofy scuppers. One of the other great things about Silver Streaks, makes them just almost indestructible, is the 21-foot Renfrew comes with a full-length, heavy-duty welded external hull guard. So if you're impacting the dock, if you hit something from the side, the boat's super strong. It's just not going to suffer any damage. One of the other nice things with Silver Streaks is that they have fully welded chines and gunnels as well. So you'll notice that Silver Streak does a formed gunnel, and it's fully welded with a 6061 grade extrusion joining the hull sides to the bottom. It's not just a folded over piece of boat like a lot of the production boats do. Some of the nice things, you'll notice that it's lipped so you get good water drainage. It all runs off when it's raining. It doesn't fold over like some brands of boats do. Keeps you dry. It's a nice setup for West Coast fishing. Just a quick look at the hardtop. Some of the other things I really like is that there's a little bit of a brow that comes over the windshield. Helps to keep it drier, gives you a bit of sun protection, and you'll notice that the roof line of the cabin extends past the windows, just like the roof line on your house does. It helps to keep it drier along the cabin sidewalls and helps to keep the cabin windows drier. Another nice thing with Silver Streak is they don't use rubber set windows in the Renfrew. They're all aluminum framed 1/4 inch tempered safety glass front and side windows. The sides are sliders with screens attached, help keep the bugs out in the summertime. And then you'll notice just the great cabin top handrails, so it's easy to walk around. We'll take a closer look inside. Another nice thing on this Silver Streak is we've got a heavy duty welded ladder. And it's actually a nice ladder that, I'm a big guy, I'm over 200 pounds, 6'2". It's solid, it's easy to get on, works as well on the trailer as it does in the water. How many times have you stepped on a swim platform ladder just to have it fold underneath the platform and be really hard to get on? Another nice thing with the Silver Streak Renfrew is it has a full width external engine bracket. So it just gives you more room inside the boat. Allows for tidier engine installations, better performance out of your engine. And Silver Streak actually extends the pod. It's an extension of the actual hull bottom. So it provides reduced friction, extra running surface. You get good performance in a following. See, and did I say a ton of room in the boat? It's ridiculous. On this boat, we've added the newest Mercury 250 horsepower V8 4-stroke. It's the lightest in its class, the torquiest in its class, the lowest maintenance in its class, just a fantastic engine. And of course, we paired it to a command thrust power tilt remote control pro kicker. The boat itself comes on a Highliner trailer. They're also manufactured in British Columbia. It's a 4,200 pound capacity trailer. Now, although the dry weight on this boat without anything in it is only about 2,450 pounds, rigged up, wet, and with fishing gear, it's going to weigh in at about 3,700 pounds. Let's take a quick look inside the boat. Let's step up on this handy dandy ladder. So one of the upgrades we did on this boat was we added the ultra deck decking just to keep it softer, quieter, low maintenance, and heck, if you're in the Okanagan sunshine or it's hot, it doesn't get hot on your feet and has a wonderful non-skid property. Some of the things that just make Silver Streak super special are the decks. Unlike a lot of production boats, you have full welded decking throughout the boat. So it just means that it can sit outside, sit tied up at the dock, sit in your backyard indefinitely. There's nothing to rot. You know, it's not like a boat with wooden floors and you get all these places where water gets trapped under like a lot of the production boats. These are a commercial duty boat that's meant to last for a lifetime. Some of the other things you'll notice that are cool on Silver Streaks, like all welded hinges with Zerk fittings. No goofy bolt-on hinges like you see on river boats. The transom exit door. I mean, it is a stout, solid transom exit door with a positive latch on it. 35 inches of freeboard in the back of this boat. You're just not going to fall overboard, and when you're leaning over the boat to play a fish, man, it's just so safe. Tall handrails, well-placed downrigger mounting pads. And then look at this kicker setup for fishing. You can control your tilt, trim, throttle, shift, steer both engines right here. So if you're playing a fish and you're boating alone or you're rigging in, you can control the direction of your boat without having to run back and forth. Some of the other nice things, we have a deck washdown pump, stows tidy on the fully welded rod shelves. We have fully welded steps to get out. You have a little welded locker here in the floor. You have another fish locker here in the deck which drains directly overboard. Cutting board on it. We have a removable tow post. Kind of nice if you're doing some water sports. Oh, maybe towing someone in has had trouble on the water. Inside the cabin, we've got two 36-inch storage box bench seats. They're vented so that they, in the front, which is just intelligent, and the cushions are removable. You can see that they're lined so that they don't rattle, and they're all metal. I mean, like nothing to ever wear out. Under this boat, we've conveniently put a little Dometic porta potty. Obvious reasons. Looking at the dash, it's laid out well. Good position of all the switches, gauges. We have a Garmin GPS map system in here. Mercury digital throttle shift controls, sort of nice Bennett trim tabs with indicators. We have a Fusion stereo system, and then a really nice Wallace cabin heat system. So this actually puts out about 10,000 BTUs of cabin heat. It'll defrost these windows in a snap, keep you comfortable in the winter fishing trips. The wipers have also been upgraded on this boat to have pantographic wipers, so they wipe square across the windows. And then we've upgraded this boat to the welded walk-through windshield to get it this gorgeous self-draining drop bow I mentioned a few minutes ago. Some of the other nice features with Silver Streak is they actually manufacture their own seats and pedestals. These are the Barry Marine Backsaver pedestals, so they actually are they have a spring in them, helps to take a little bit of the bite off, you know, if you're out there and it's a rough day on the water, without having to spend $5,000 for suspension seats. Kind of nice. And then a good quality drop curtain to button it all up. This boat we've added in an LED cockpit lamp, rocket launcher rod holders, and done a welded net holder in the gunnel. And then just a wonderful walk around. Up here on the roof, we've done a radar post with wings for antennas. So if you want to add a radar system, you can do it right here on the mast. And look at this nice camber on the roof. It's just a nice dry setup. The water drains nicely, and you'll notice when you're fishing on the West Coast that it's a good boat to be in when it's a little wet outside. Some of the other neat things that Silver Streak does, they actually cast these 9-inch welded cleats themselves, just so they have the best, biggest, and most heavy-duty stuff available on the market. Well, thanks for the quick look at the Silver Streak. I hope you enjoyed this short walk-around video.